Hi Capricorn, this is your reading for the month of May 2023. So congratulations, you've made it through this epic time in history. We have a lot of planets that are aligning, and we have a lot of planets and alignments that have not happened ever currently for any of us who are living on this planet. So it's an extremely important time. It's an important time for humanity, and it's an important time to create a transitional period for yourself. I'm being told that throughout this time and throughout October 2024, there's going to be a long-standing type of commitment. Now, this could be work, this could be family, relationship, business. It's a little bit generic saying this, but this transition is going to be the final steps that you need to take if you have already been working on a project or doing other things for your personal or business, financial, whatever direction that it goes for you. I do feel as if 2024, there are going to be some major big breaks. I'm also being told that it's a good time to stay in your own lane. It's a good time to do you, boo. You want to go ahead and make sure that everything that you're doing is primarily focused on you. Now, if you're someone who's single, that's going to be extremely easy to do for the most part. You get to create your own schedule. But if you have a lot of other responsibilities, this is going to have to take maybe a little bit more effort. So maybe getting up a little extra early in the morning, maybe going to sleep a little bit later at night. So whatever this is, they're saying make room for it in your life. Another thing that I believe is going to take precedence from now until December, it feels as if there's a pulling away. It feels as though there is a detachment. So for some of you, this could have to do with your kids. It could be a point where they are actually moving on, moving out. Or if this is relationship that's coming to an end, I feel like it's going to be about that time of year before you see some results. So they're saying keep your head above the water. Make sure that you are solely focused on you. So if that also means that you're a parent, you're running a busy household, then it means, again, they are bringing this forward. You're going to have to figure out some time to take for yourself. Very, very, very important. I'm also feeling too very specifically getting out in nature. I'm feeling somebody walking down this beautiful pathway, raising their arms up, worshiping the sun every morning. So getting up, seeing those sunrises, it's going to be very beneficial. The more sun you get, the more it's going to carry you through and give you energy to whatever it is that you're working on and trying to manifest. We are also taking a look at the responsibility aspect. So in order to create more time for yourself, it's going to mean that you have to take some of these things away that possibly give you pleasure on some level, and really take a hardcore look at what it's bringing to you. If it's a person, what is their values? Getting rid of things that don't work for you. It's like the final curtain call to let go of things with gentleness and ease. Let those people, let those projects, let that part of the community, whatever it is that just needs to gently release, allow it to go. Because that is going to be important to getting this time for yourself. I'm also feeling some energy coming from what feels to be the west coast of the United States. So it feels to me there's something happening on the California coast, maybe a little inland, but it's about mid-California. So there are definitely going to be some things taking place for those who live in that area, those who may be traveling to that area. You want to make sure that you're in a good, calm, safe place. I'm not trying to predict any sort of great catastrophe, but it does feel like, I want to use the word, things are a little shaken up on that side of the world. So be prepared to be prepared in essence if you are in that area. It also feels as though there's something that has to do with the water. So being on the coast, the water, they're really, really drawing my attention to the water itself. So just if you're living in that area, just be aware of what's happening out there. It could be above the water, it could be in the water, but I think there's going to be some really some things that are shaken up a bit, if I can put it in those terms. And it doesn't necessarily mean earthquake. So if you're living there, visiting there, don't panic. I'm not going to predict that. I'm not going to put fear into you, but I'm just saying, be prepared. Be prepared. Sometimes shake up things can lead to better things. So it also feels as though there are an array of emotions happening, Capricorn. This is very deep, and it makes sense because we've just gone through a huge transitional period between Taurus and Scorpio. We've had 5 planets in alignment in the month of April, which is actually when I'm doing this reading. So it feels like May would be a good time to put a little pep in your step, because I think that it could solidify very good self-care, self-motivation, and when you're doing that, the manifestation happens a lot more quickly. So, Capricorns, take good care of yourselves. I hope that this connected with you on some level. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, or whatever it is that you're into. And if you're a cross watcher, make sure to check out your signs as well. As always, make sure to like, share, or subscribe. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, just head to my website, sacredcorewellness.com.